Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the beginning of the review on the 2-row John Deere corn planter that we just picked up. Just got it yesterday, as a matter of fact. But what and this isn't the full review. We will get into that as we go, but we may do this by steps or in steps or however you want to say it. Maybe a couple of these. But like I stated in the previous video, picked this thing up. Actually bought it online or called the guy about it and ordered it, and he sent it to me, paid him for it, all that good jazz. And I'm going to kind of go through it. At some point I will give pricing and everything, and there's several of these out there, several folks doing the cutting down the larger units and into smaller 2 and 3 or 4-row units for smaller operations, and a lot of them are for folks doing food plots for deer hunting or elk hunting or whatever kind of hunting they're into. But what I wanted to talk about today is kind of first things first, if you will, is the first indications, or the first impressions, I guess is the word I'm looking for. First impressions on the machine, and you can see I got the seed boxes off and the meters, precision meters, you know, all that through. I took them off and laid them up there, but they appear to be new. Now, they're not Deere. They're probably one of the aftermarket companies, but that's not a problem. They're probably Precision or Kent's or one of those, if I'm guessing. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see. But yeah, but they look good, as well as the seed boxes. Seed boxes look good. Lids, and like I said, once again, they are not Deere, but that doesn't matter. And yes, I drink coffee all day long. Someone asked me about that. The gauge wheels, they're new. The bushings for the gauge wheel brackets are new. The openers, they're new. The seed tubes, where the seed drops down, they're new. The closing wheels are not new, but they're in very good shape. They are used, but they are in, like I said, very good shape, which is fine. The drive tire is new. The drive tire is new. It looks like the wheel is also new. Maybe, maybe not. The chain, all the chain appears to be new. The rollers, the tensioner rollers here, these plastic tensioner rollers are new. If they're new. The sprockets are new for the transmission. It's got a very simple transmission in it, but that's sufficient for what I need. The bearings for the transmission shaft are new. And some of them have grease zerks on them. Some of them don't. The two on the bottom do, and the two on the top don't. I don't think. They don't. They're sealed. They're the press-in bearings, but that's no biggie. The wheel bearings Also have a grease zerk, both sides, so that's good. I like grease zerks. So that's kind of what's new on it. The row units, the parallel bars are in good shape. I'm sure they got new bushings in them, or possibly even new. I don't know. They're not beat up, but anyhow, they're in good shape. But all the chain, all the rollers, all that stuff is new. Now, why did I go with a 2-row 3-point hitch? I typically plant somewhere around an acre at a time, and it's usually in a very odd-shaped, uneven field, if that makes sense. Hilly, the shapes are not very symmetrical, so I wanted a 2-row 3-point. Serves my purpose better than anything else, basically. The unit has been painted. Paint job is okay. The paint I could care less about, to be honest with you, because it's not going to last around us anyhow. But the paint's okay, no biggie there. I don't really have any issues with the planter at this point. Now, the planter's not been put in the ground yet, and that may be when the issues show up. If they do, they do. We'll deal with them as we get there. But that's why I went with a 2-row. Just a little bit about what we're dealing with here. So far, I am pleased with the first impressions. Very pleased. And like I said, when we do a full review on it, we'll talk about the price and this, that, and the other. And I won't do a full review on it until I use it. And once I try to use it, I may hate it. I doubt it. But I may. You never know. Now, what I'm going to do, as soon as it gets dry enough, I've got some ground ready for corn. Got the seed and everything ready to go. What I'm going to do, I have got to basically check all my adjustments. I want to make sure my gauge wheels, my openers are set properly, my closing wheels, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to check all that stuff out as we go before I go to the field with it, and then kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with, and hopefully everything will be just fine, hunky-dory, and all that good stuff. But that's kind of the first impressions. The unloading video and everything that I posted the other day was just really quick. I was just trying to get it unloaded and in. It's 30-row, set up on 30-inch rows, which is fine. I typically plant 36, but 30-inch works okay for me. One thing that one little complaint, if you will, and I don't really have a complaint yet, is, if I decided to widen it out, I would have to I could probably bring this U-bolt over. That's probably about 3 inches. It would be hard to get it out to 36. I could go 34 probably pretty easily, but that might be a little bit of a problem, which, like I said, it's not really a problem. 30 inches is fine. The biggest thing is I want to for my sprayer, for my herbicide to work out fine. But anyhow, that's it. Kind of a list of the new parts on the unit, and then I'm gonna try to get it checked over before I go to the field, because when I go to the field, I'm gonna be planting corn. I don't want to be adjusting and tweaking and this, that, and other. I won't be putting seeds in the ground. So like I said, there will be a full review coming. There will also be, of course, footage of this thing in operation, and I will give you guys an honest review. And at that point, I will tell you where I got it and give a ballpark figure on what I paid for it. But until then, you know, I'm not going to mention where I got it from. I have my own reasons, but I will tell you once we get going, I'll be happy to share that information with you all. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I am looking forward to putting this thing in the field. And if you're not subscribed to us, please do. If you want to see all the footage and stuff, hit the little notification bell up there so you'll know when we post a video. And hopefully it dries up and we get back in the field. But comment, let us know what you think, and we will talk to you guys later.